Aloha and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
Hawaii tourism, visitor spending is down in Aloha State. Prior to the global COVID-19 pandemic and Hawaii's quarantine requirement for travelers, the state of Hawaii experienced record-level visitor expenditures and arrivals in 2019 and in the first 2 months of 2020. Hawaii visitor arrivals for August 2021 increased from year ago but continued to lag August 2019. Total spending by the state of Hawaii visitors arriving in August 2021 was $1.37 billion. Through the first 8 months of 2021, total visitor spending was $7.98 billion, that represented a decrease of 33.8% from the $12.06 billion spent through the first 8 months of 2019. According to preliminary visitor statistics released by the Department of Business, Economic Development and Tourism (DBEDT), total spending by visitors arriving in August 2021 was $1.37 billion. Prior to the global COVID-19 pandemic and Hawaii's quarantine requirement for travelers, the state of Hawaii experienced record-level visitor expenditures and arrivals in 2019 and in the first 2 months of 2020. Comparative August 2020 Hawaii visitor spending statistics were not available as the departure survey could not be fielded last August due to COVID-19 restrictions. August 2021 visitor spending was lower than the $1.50 billion, minus 8.9%, reported for August 2019. A total of 722,393 visitors arrived by air service to the Hawaiian Islands in August 2021, mainly from the U.S. West and U.S. East as compared with only 23,356 visitors, plus 2,992.9%, who arrived by air in August 2020 and 926,417 visitors, minus 22.0%, in August 2019. In August 2021, passengers arriving from out of state could bypass the state's mandatory 10-day self-quarantine if they were fully vaccinated in the United States or with a valid negative COVID-19 NAAT test result from a trusted testing partner prior to their departure through the Safe Travels program. On August 23, 2021, Hawaii Governor David Ige urged travelers to curtail non-essential travel until the end of October 2021 due to a surge in Delta variant cases that has overburdened the state's health care facilities and resources. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) continued to enforce restrictions on cruise ships through a conditional sail order, a phased approach for the resumption of passenger cruises to mitigate the risk of spreading COVID-19 onboard. The average daily census was 211,269 visitors in August 2021, compared to 22,625 in August 2020, versus 252,916 in August 2019. In August 2021, 469,181 visitors arrived from the U.S. West, well above the 13,190 visitors, plus 3,457.1%, in August 2020 and exceeding the August 2019 count of 420,750 visitors, plus 11.5%. U.S. West visitors spent $810 million in August 2021, which surpassed the $579.3 million, plus 39.8%, spent in August 2019. Higher average daily visitor spending, $202 per person, plus 20.7%, and a longer average length of stay, 8.54 days, plus 3.9%, contributed to the increase in U.S. West visitor expenditures compared to 2019. There were 223,124 visitors from the U.S. East in August 2021, compared to 7,668 visitors, plus 2,809.7%, in August 2020, and 199,659 visitors, plus 11.8%, in August 2019. U.S. East visitors spent $482.2 million in August 2021 compared to $379.1 million, plus 27.2%, in August 2019. Higher average daily visitor spending, $223 per person, plus 8.5%, and a longer length of stay, 9.68 days, plus 4.9%, contributed to the growth in U.S. East visitor expenditures. There were 3,005 visitors from Japan in August 2021, compared to 334 visitors, plus 799.4%, in August 2020, versus 160,728 visitors, minus 98.1%, in August 2019. Visitors from Japan spent $9.5 million in August 2021 compared to $236.9 million, minus 96.0%, in August 2019. In August 2021, 6,154 visitors arrived from Canada, compared to 102 visitors, plus 5,926.1%, in August 2020, versus 28,672 visitors, minus 78.5%, in August 2019. Visitors from Canada spent $14.7 million in August 2021 compared to $57.2 million, minus 74.3%, in August 2019. There were 20,929 visitors from all other international markets in August 2021. These visitors were from Guam, other Asia, Europe, Latin America, Oceania, Philippines, and Pacific Islands. In comparison, there were 2,061 visitors, plus 915.3%, from all other international markets in August 2020, versus 116,608 visitors, minus 82.1%, in August 2019. In August 2021, a total of 5,492 trans-Pacific flights and 1,139,215 seats served the Hawaiian Islands, compared to only 829 flights and 179,570 seats in August 2020, versus 5,469 flights and 1,212,926 seats in August 2019. Year-to-date 2021. Through the first 8 months of 2021, total visitor spending was $7.98 billion. This represented a decrease of 33.8% from the $12.06 billion spent through the first 8 months of 2019. A total of 4,353,794 visitors arrived in the first 8 months of 2021, a 98.5% growth from a year ago. Total arrivals were down 38.6% compared to the 7,092,809 visitors in the first 8 months of 2019. Statement by DVEDT Director Mike McCartney. Although we are not at 2019 visitor and expenditure levels, we are seeing increases in the August recovery rate at 78% in terms of arrivals and 90.8% in terms of visitor expenditures when compared with August 2019. Visitors who came in August stayed longer, 9.07 versus 8.46 days, and spent more on a per-person-per-day basis, $208.90 versus $191.70, as compared with the same month in 2019. We are happy to see flights from Canada increase significantly in August, from 2 flights in July to 36 flights in August, due to the resumption of Air Canada flights from Vancouver to Oahu and Maui. Visitor count from Canada reached 6,154 in August and was the highest since the breakout of COVID-19 in March 2020. In August, air seats from the U.S. mainland were 23.2% higher than those a year ago, while air seats from international destinations were only 11% of what they were a year ago. We expect tourism to be slowing down in September and October, but recovery will accelerate in November. The easing of the international travel restrictions by the federal government that will be effective in November will help bring more international visitors to our state. We expect total visitor arrivals for the year will be at 6.8 million, 65% recovery from 2019, and visitor expenditures at $12.2 billion, 68.5% recovery from 2019. Statement by Hawaii Tourism Authority President and CEO John DeFries. The August 2021 results showed that total visitor spending and visitor arrivals continued to steadily improve on the strength of the domestic travel market. However, until the international travel market returns, Hawaii will not reach the pre-pandemic levels of higher visitor spending that is essential to the state's economy. It is also important to remember that tourism recovery is nonlinear, meaning it ebbs and flows, and softening is anticipated for the traditionally slower fall shoulder season.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.